to my channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Hope you're enjoying the series. I'm really enjoying playing it. One of the things that I really love to do in these big open world games is I like to explore. I don't always put everything on these videos, of course, because I'm trying to keep it to more storyline and interesting things that I find. Well, yesterday when I was playing the game, I was just climbing around the mountains and looking for little hidden treasures and different mysteries, and I stumbled upon a house where I found a little puzzle to get in. I found a little treasure in there, and then I found a hidden waterfall that was frozen over, and I found a little treasure inside that one. And then as I was walking out, I stumbled upon my first legendary animal, the Elk of Bloody Peaks. And man, that was an epic battle. I know that I'm under geared. I am lower level for that creature. It took many attempts, but I'm going to share that with you today. It was an amazing battle. It was quite fun, and I hope you enjoyed it too. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, we just arrived here in our hometown, and we're going to go ahead and travel up into the hills today. We're going to go look for some treasures and some mysteries that come up on the fast travel points. We're going to start here at Fornburg, where we're at, and we're going to head over in the mountains here. The closest one I could find was this yellow dot here, which indicates that there's some kind of monetary or treasure that's there. And then we're going to head over to that blue circle right there in the hills to see what that mystery is. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're just going to run through the countryside. We're going to look at some of the terrain. I like to explore, and it just really brings joy to me when I'm playing to just go out and see what's out there. I mean, go look for things that people may not have seen. Go and look for things that are off the beaten path. Sometimes I find mysteries, and just see how the game really looks on the outside. This game is so massive, and it really can be explored for many hours outside of just the regular story missions. So I was exploring around here in the last few days as I was playing, when I wasn't recording videos, climbing around and looking at things, getting fast travel points for areas that I can't even be in, going up to higher level areas that if someone finds me, they can just kill me in one glance. But I run through and I get all the fast travel points, open up some of the fog, and just make it available to me later if I want to go explore. Maybe there's resources I can even find that maybe can help me as I try to upgrade my stuff that aren't available to me in the very beginning stages if I didn't go explore. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Just running through the mountains here, going into the very snowy, icy areas, and just looking around. Hope that's okay with you. I've had a lot of fun doing it. I did want to show you some of the terrain. They did a lot of details of the countryside. This place is just gigantic, guys. You can't even imagine the enormity of this game. I did find a spot also today that wouldn't allow me to go into it, which I thought was interesting since it's supposed to be an open world environment. It said that area was not available to me, so I thought that was kind of interesting. It said that there was a ability inside this cave and behind this big waterfall that I found, and I couldn't get in there. So you can see the yellow spot there. There's a highlighted area that showed up for me when I did the fast travel, and that's where I'm trying to head to. But you know, the one thing about this game is it'll say, oh, it's only 200 meters away, but you basically have to travel about 1,000 meters going up and down mountains and stuff just to get over to these spots, because it is so vast and the terrain is so rugged. When you try to ride your mount around too, it's very difficult because all these areas are difficult for a mount to traverse. You can go through these open plain areas like I'm walking now, but once you go and try to get over these mountains and stuff, it's pretty much impossible. So the mounts are kind of a nice thing to have, but Odyssey was a similar way. You slow down next to any community when you're riding, and you are also restricted by the terrain. So one cool thing also too is I've been trying to hunt different animals, and just to see which I can kill and which ones I can skin, etc., because you can do a lot of hunting in this game. So here I found this, basically this building here, and I was looking around, and I saw this fire, and looking around here, and I found some little food and stuff I could collect. And then I found a note here, and let's see what it says. The fools from Fornburg said I was mad, but they will fall before Kutchvit's blade. The hoard is hidden and safe. Ha! They will never have to walk through the fire to get it. So there's a little clue there of a scorched piece of paper, and it tells me that there might be a treasure nearby. I just have to go through the fire. And so I'm going to look around to see if I can find my way into an area where I can get some treasure. And I can see that there's some wooden panels here. I can see when there's a glow inside the room because I did my little Odin's focus. I found a thing like they had in Origins. It's a wooden crate thing there you can push and move. It's a puzzle basically. I can't get in, so I'm looking around here, and look at the cold northern lights, guys. Look at those lights out there. This game is really gorgeous. So there's got to be a different way in, so I'm looking for different avenues to get into this back room. It said through the fire, so I'm running around. There's no secret panel here. Start whacking at the doors to see if I can break something, maybe chop some of the ropes off or something. Just start looking around and see if I can climb things up, see if I can climb on walls to get over. I can still see it there. You can see it glowing. So the mystery is, how do I get into this back room here? I got this flail, which is kind of cool, a new weapon for me. You can see, you can get up over there, but it's got spikes on top, and I can't climb any higher. I try the walls, climbing, see if I can go that any way around there. I go inside and outside and look for ways and other avenues in. Maybe there's a different way I can push this crate in. I know in Origins sometimes you had to break the big jars on either side just to be able to move something, or there's something blocking it. So I was trying to think, how do I get in here, man? This is just crazy. I started looking, are there windows? Are there hidden doors? Is there a way through this wooden crates that I'm not seeing? Started climbing up, looking for little holes in the walls and the roof. Then I'm like, what in the world am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? Did you check out the bear outfit's pretty cool. So I start thinking about, okay, maybe I have to, it said walk through fire, so maybe I have to set it on fire here. That didn't work. I'm gonna start throwing the torches, see if I can catch the wood on fire. That was one idea I had. Pick up the torch here again and try it again to see if I can somehow catch something on fire. Maybe there's a different spot on there. Nope, nothing. Gotta be careful when you're standing on the fire, because basically you can get your feet on fire. Look at that. It is too hot. So I ate some food to get back to health. Okay, there's got to be a different way. I thought about even throwing my torch over that opening there. Let's see if something catches on fire. Okay, maybe these crates right here will burst in flames. These big old barrels here. And nothing happens, guys. I've been looking all over the place. How do I get through here? This is nuts. And then I'm like, okay, what can we do next here? What can I do? There's got to be a way in. I mean, they wouldn't give you a puzzle here that you can't solve, right? I don't know, guys, what do you think? How do you get in here? What am I missing? What am I missing? So, look on the roof here. There's got to be an opening. And there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so what is this mystery here? How do we get into this unbreakable house here? What can we do? Then I see a little opening up there. Okay, look, there's a blocked window, looks like. So I'm going to see if I can shoot that through, because I've used that tactic in the past in this game. It knocked through a little wooden slats, kind of like the ones that were on the side of the house there. I want to get a better close look at it there. Whoops, gotta climb down, back down. Can't seem to get in, so maybe I can shoot the area out with my bow, and it did nothing. So then I came up with an idea. Okay, what if it, like they in Origins, you could catch your arrows on fire if you put it over a flame source. And I said, okay, let's try shooting the wall with that, and it did nothing. Okay, there you go. See, you can catch your arrows on fire, which does a lot more damage, by the way, if you can do it. In Odyssey, you could make your own flaming arrows. So then I go, okay, how about if I shoot this thing up here with my flaming arrow? And it burst into flames, but I didn't see anything else happening. I mean, I could see the stuff catching on fire in the window, but I didn't see it breaking anything or burning that stuff. So I'm going to start climbing up here, take a look. No, I still can't get in. See? Still can't get in. But my hands started catching on fire, by the way. I'll do a little roll here for myself out. Roll, roll. And then an explosion happened. And more flames. Okay, well, let's see what happened here. So the whole place caught on fire. That's got to help me, right? I can barely even get in this building here without taking any damage. Okay, what do I do? Nothing happened to the ceiling's on fire. The area in front of me hasn't taken any damage. So that the fire's died down a little bit. Let's see if I can push this in. I'm still struggling a little bit, and then I was able to push it forward, guys, a little bit there. So, oh, I just noticed I can push it forward. So I'm going to keep pushing forward now. So it must have burnt something that was a barrier there behind me. And now I can get through. So let's see what's in here. Big old chest. So let's go ahead and loot it, guys. It's a carbon ingot. So you need those to upgrade your weapons and your armor over at the blacksmith, which was kind of cool. So there you go, guys. Hope you don't mind me explaining my thought process as I went through trying to get into that puzzle. And you can hear these sounds around you every once in a while, animals that are running around in the snow. Look at that, guys. That place is completely being toasted. Yeah, I hope you don't mind the whole process there. It took me about, I don't know, this is real time, so it took me about 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get into this building and then get inside, trying all different methods. So now we're going to head just over the hill here and try to find what this blue dot is. It says that they're a mystery. So let's go ahead and explore some more. Every once in a while up in the hills here you can find rocks, and they're kind of sparkly, and if you hit them with your weapon, you can break them apart, and then in there you can loot, and the loot gives you iron ore, which is a component for upgrading your bags and your other materials in your game. You can see another money one there in the distance. You can see the yellow glows on the horizon indicator on your compass up above your head there. So look at that. See, I told you to talk about, when it says that it's only 100 something meters away, it's actually a good 500 plus, because you have to climb up and down these mountains. You're quite the parkour mountain climber in this game. There's only a few terrains so far that I found that I can't climb on in this game, which is kind of nice. But you do take damage if you fall, so just be extra careful about that. Origins, you took damage if you fell, and in Odyssey you can upgrade it where you took no damage. Doesn't matter what height you could. You could have jumped down this whole mountain here and not take any damage. Not realistic, but that's one of the skills you can do. In Origins, you could eventually do a roll when you land, which reduces your chance of taking damage or reduces the amount of damage you take. And then I found this really awesome, I mean, beautiful frozen waterfall, guys. Check this out. It is absolutely amazing. Look at the graphical detail, the water coming down and cascading off the ice. Look at that, guys. I mean, that was worth me coming out here just alone. And then I did a Odin scan, and I saw that there's something inside this waterfall here. So it's another chest. And I found leather and iron ore. And then I found a note that says, "Great elk is near, soon we meet. I have killed the bear by axe and wolf by tooth. I am the great hunter, I know no equal." Note written. And it gave me a clue that there's a legendary animal, groups like the other Assassin's Creed games had. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Does that mean that there's a bear nearby, or there might be a wolf or an elk? And then I saw the symbol pop up on my screen. It says legendary beast as I went to the index, and it has a paw print there. See it? So that is your mystery. There is a legendary animal nearby. And I said, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and track it down and see what it is. It says that legendary animals is the symbol. So let's go look ahead and decide, okay, I'm going to find this legendary animal, guys. I mean, I'm a really low level assassin right now. Viking warrior. And then I saw a big red glow down there because my Odin focus had shown me something. So look at the size of this beast here, guys. I tried shooting it from above. It pissed him off, but it didn't really do anything. I mean, 0 damage. And then I remembered in Odyssey and Origins, when you had legendary type of animals, that you couldn't do any damage to them unless you got down and here close to them. So let's go ahead. I don't have the right weapons, that's for sure. But I'm going to see what I can do here and test it out. And one hit, he took away half my life. Look at that, guys. The Elk of Bloody Peaks. So I tried to dodge him. You do lose your stamina very quickly in this game at this low level, and especially the flail. It's very slow and heavy, so it does a lot of damage, but it's very difficult. So try to see if I can maintain my stamina. There is a glowy spot that appears on the elk every once in a while if you get close enough. I was able to hit it a few times, but then I didn't have any. Oh, I fell off. I didn't have any arrows, guys. I mean, I ran out of arrows exploring that house. I ran out of arrows from the previous battles I was in. I just hadn't replenished, so I'm like, okay, I just have to do this with melee. So break out the old flail there and whack away, guys. It does see the damage. It does decent damage. It's just slow, and I can hit him about one time when I do a dodge, and he is super powerful, dudes. So okay, this flail is just not working, and of course I can't switch my weapons when I'm in this mission here, so it's not really doing, but you can see it's taking some damage off. It is a legendary animal after all. They are pretty tough. See, I did stun him a little bit there. You can see that. So it is working a little bit. Just dodge and hit. The flail is going to be pretty cool against the human that I fight against. So can't wait to try that out now that I found one. Oh. So you can see I'm taking some damage. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm just going to see try different ways that I can attack this creature without being harm too much and see how long I can last. Basically, is my first chance here at this legendary creature. You can see it's just throwing its body all over the place. And then he got me. Look at that, guys. He threw me in the air and then kicked me. I was a goner. Okay, attempt number 1 was a fail. So I switched over to 2 hand axes because I figured that would be faster, and I could do that. And I only have 2 arrows, so this is my about my 10th attempt here on this animal here. Switching different weapons, trying that out, and let's see how it plays out. It's going to be a long battle because like I said, I am low level and my weapons are low level as well. They're pretty much they're just one above the gray low level. So one of them is my father's axe, as you've been seeing me play with, and the other one is another one I found out in the world here. The bear axe, actually, that came with the ultimate pack. It's a little bit lower level, but it's about the same ranking as far as rarity, which is still low, but it's nice. So just gotta be careful and be patient here. So dodge and strike, and then get out of the way, because once one of those things hits you, you're a goner. Your amount of health you have and damage you can do is devastating. So just watch out for those. Go to the side and hit him, and jump out. If he gets you with the antlers or with his back hooves, you're screwed. So hit and dodge, and save your stamina, because the stamina is so important in the battles here. Okay, oh, he got me. Okay. He does throw himself around here, and I'm not even halfway down, guys. Look, I'm trying to pound on him. Oh, he got me. Okay, see, that took away half my life there. So I gotta be careful. I used my heal. I only have 1 heal that I can do during the battle with my resources that I had saved up from my food. Oh, okay, I just got nicked there. Okay, oh, and then I saw that there was cloudberries nearby, so that can always be a backup. If I can eat my cloudberries when I'm fighting, I can keep over here, and then if he does hit me a little bit, as long as it's not a devastating hit, I can, see that, guys? Look at that. If I had more arrows, I could have done this better. I stunned him. And so, look at this, guys. Okay, so the arrow was really devastating to him. Look how much life I took off with that. So here I have the cloudberries as my backup now that I know that there's cloudberries there. Of course, I didn't know that in the first part of my battles. I was always keeping to the left there, and I didn't see the cloudberries against the wall here. And then it seems like I'm getting him tired now. The more damage he's getting, the slower he's getting. He's fallen down. He's injured. Just can't get kicked. If I get kicked, I could be killed. So, gotta be careful. So, patience, patience, patience. And then he runs out of the fog. You can barely see him. As long as you keep that R3 on him so you got him targeted, it should be okay. And then he falls down. So, hit him, hit him, hit him, and then get out of the way. And then, of course, if I get in trouble, I just go over here and eat a cloudberry. And there I go. See? My health is back. So, there's only a couple cloudberries there, but definitely you got to look for those if you're low levels like me. I'm sure if you're a powerful guy, you really don't need it. Or if you have a running around of arrows, I probably could have killed him a lot earlier if I had my arrows. Dodge. Okay, there you go. See, you just got to get him. He's getting worn out now. He's slower, but he falls down a lot at the end here. So just keep him targeted, because if you don't keep him targeted, he runs out of fog, he can kill you in 1 hit. So there he goes. Falls down on the ice. Hit, hit, hit. I'm going to do it this time, guys. I am really confident. Like I said, it took me about 8 to 10 times. Oh! And just make sure you dodge those antlers. If he throws you, that's half your life. See, when he falls down there, if I had my arrows, I could have just pounded him from afar. But right now, all I have is axes and a flail. And a shield. Which is not ideal, but with practice, I was able to take him down right here, guys. Look at that. Knee to the face, and he's a goner. So, I was able to collect the legendary animal. I got 2 skill points. I got a bunch of leather. I got his antlers, and I got the Elk of Bloody Peaks head. So I can turn it into a tanner later, it says, and I can maybe get a trophy out of it or get some clothes out of it. We'll see. There is no tanners in the game right now for me at this beginning stage. Maybe they'll be later. I did look it up online, and it looks like I can't get it until I build my settlement over in England. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was able to take him down and kill a legendary creature with all my low B stuff, so enjoy. That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it for you. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps out the channel a lot. And hit that subscribe and notification bells, guys, so you can know when I am going to upload the next adventure of Eivor and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as well as other things I do. So check the description below if you want to see what else I've got going on. And stay safe out there, guys, and take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next Dark Comet Adventures.